Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder, Kingmaker, Varnhold's Lot. Last time we started the DLC and we made our character Raka here, and we're the right hand of Megar Varn, the Baron of Varnhold, and we're currently working on our party. We've got Bryn here, who's a cleric, and we've got Fulgumi, who is a Divine Guardian Paladin. So, I think we've got our healing and our tanking sorted. We've got 2 wizards, and we've got a rogue. So, what do we need? I guess just straight damage, really, is what we need, huh? Or like a buffer, maybe. I guess we've got 2 wizards. We should be fine on buffs. I guess we'll just go off of which portrait we want. Got him. Her. 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 We could have a barbarian, maybe? We've got a magus here. A creepy lady. A monk. I do really want to make a monk. I really like this portrait, actually. That might be it. Got her. We got her, who's a pirate. I did like her too, just like as like a portrait. I like her too, but we already have a dwarf and a halfling, so him, this dude, that dude, this dude, this one or this one. Guess her too, or we could go with you know, one of these guys too, druid. Don't even... a magus, probably. Another wizard. Looks like a oracle of some sort. Queen. An empress here. Got him, and we got him. This guy does look cool. It's a cool portrait, but he looks like a full-blooded orc, right? I think we're gonna go for her. Yep. So she's an Azamar. Looks like they've already done a pretty good job of picking. That skin tone probably matches better. She's probably got like a slight frame. Hairstyle. Is that one better? Yeah, that's probably the one right there. Is that hair? Face. Yeah, first one's probably fine. Okay. And she is going to be a monk. Now, what kind of monk? That's the question, right? So, Scaled Fist is, I think, the most powerful one. Steeped in traditions that trace their origin to the warrior monks who trained under the tutelage of draconic masters, Scaled Fists eschew passive introspection in favor of unshakable confidence. They learn to combine brutal intimidation with the brazen ferocity of an ancient worm to devastate their foes. But I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be a Zen Archer. Sage Counselor. Are ascetics and mystics who leave the confines of the monastery walls to advise secular people about spiritual truths and to seek knowledge of the outside world. They often find work as mentors, teaching religion and martial arts. And some of them even become counselors for people in high places. Sage counselors often speak in metaphors, knowing that indirect persuasion is more effective than speaking plainly, and they use indirect tactics in combat as well. Interesting. Cunning Fist. Huh. At 6th level, he gains Greater Feint. Interesting. Oh wow, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Guess monks just typically have a whole bunch of stuff. What does Sensei get? This stuff. Inspire Courage, so you get like a bard kind of thing. I don't mind that. The Sensei is a revered teacher who imparts lessons on the oneness of mind, body, and spirit, along with occasional correction that is subtle and swift. Rather than using wisdom for his own benefit alone, he uses it to better those around him. I kind of like that, having more of a support character. Support monk. I know it's probably not the most I think Sensei's probably the worst monk out of all of them. But I think it is cool. We're going to go Sensei. Yeah, add a little bardic stuff to them. Yeah, we're going to go with that. What kind of Azimar are you? So we're going to want... Any of these give wisdom. Constitution and wisdom. That sounds pretty good. Archon blooded. Dexterity, charisma. Or dexterity and wisdom. Ooh, can use the invisibility spell once per day. What else do you get here? Can use the hold person spell once per day. We're gonna go Lawbringer. Hell yeah. I don't know how many persons we're gonna run into, but I think that'll be good. Okay. So we're gonna wisdom up to 20. Con up to 14. Dex up to 14. We're going to dump... Well, I mean, she's supposed to be like a teacher. She probably wants some charisma. How are we doing on all these? Not very good at athletics. Magar's good at mobility. He's good at trickery. He's good at stealth. We've got the knowledge ones taken care of. We got perception taken care of. We got that taken care of. Use magical devices we don't have taken care of. Which is not great, but she's not good at that anyway, so... So athletics is something we probably want to get somebody in. Which means we don't want to dump strength either. I guess we could dump this to get a point in dex and a point in con. Yeah, let's go with that. Ooh, lingering performance. Yeah, let's get that. And then Crane style is very, very good. So is dodge, improved initiative. She shouldn't be tanking, right? So that's the main thing. I don't suspect her to be a tank because we have the paladin and we have the mastodon, and really the cleric probably is going to be an okay third line of defense. Not really, but I think we'll be okay not getting it off the bat and getting more offensive things like maybe attacks of opportunity. She has a lot of dex. Well, really only 2, but she'll get more in a second.
I failed.
We won't falter.
Interesting.
It's weird that you don't have a wise one.
Careful now.
This hurts so much. No mistakes.
Pragmatic sounds good. Oh, we need a name. Right. You would have thought I would think about this between sessions, but no. All right, her name is... You know, like, ooh, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Indressy. Indressy. I don't know.
This
Names are
will
hard.
hurt.
Alright. Monk level 2. Here you get Insightful Strike. Sensei may use his wisdom bonus in lieu of his strength or dexterity on attack rolls and combat maneuver checks with unarmed strikes or monk weapons. Alright, so that'll help a little bit in my offense. Take that, and I guess we'll just go mobility too. Actually, we'll go perception. She will have the highest. More perception, the better. Want to perceive all. Level 3. We're going to get Key Pool, Key Strike Magic. We get Inspired Courage as well and a feat. Yeah, we want to get that athletics up. Don't really have anybody good at athletics, and I know she doesn't have like the strength for it, but... Do I need weapon finesse? I don't think so. We'll go weapon focus, unarmed strike, though. We don't get that just like off the bat. We get improved unarmed strike. Okay. They'll go weapon focus, unarmed strike. Yep. Monk, we get stunning fist, fatigue. Makes the target fatigued for 1 minute on a failed save instead of stunning for 1 round. You also get key power and still a mind. 2 bonus on saving throws against enchantment spell effects. Okay. And this helps our AC. Wow, that... For some reason, I thought my AC was lower than 17 when I saw that. Yeah, it helps our AC, so we'll go Dex. Even though I think our attack is still going to be based off of our... whatchamacallit. Alright, so a point there and a point here. And then key powers. So we got Bark Skin. Burst of Adrenaline. Apply the effects of Burst of Adrenaline spell. You draw upon your body's reservoir. For 1 round, you gain 8 enhancement bonus to Strength, Dexterity, or Con. But you're fatigued for 1 round afterwards. Huh. Insight. You plumb the depths of your mind for insight, leaving you momentarily frazzled. For 1 round, you gain 8 to Intelligence, Wisdom, or Charisma. Putting that on my Wisdom could be really good. A Scorching Ray. Can spend 2 key points. The monk may fire 1 ray plus 1 additional for 4 levels beyond 3rd. Sudden Speed. So I can get himself a Burst of Speed. Or True Strike. I kind of like Burst of Insight. I don't know how often I'll use it, but I like it. It's probably not the best, but... Alright, and last but not least, level 5. And we get a feat this level. I'm a little worried about my damage. Because this doesn't add to my damage, right? It's just to my attack. I'm not sure. You reduce the target's AC by an equal amount of your Wisdom modifier. That's not bad. It's like a maybe a better Sunder Armor. Deflect Arrow, Deft Hands, Die Hard, Distracting Dodge, Extra Performance. Good for your jabbing style. When you hit a target with an unarmed strike, you have hit that target with an unarmed... And you have hit that. But previously, you do an extra 1d6 points of damage. I'm good with that. That sounds really good. Yeah, I like that. Seeing if there's anything else I'd want more. I think we're good. That opponent provokes an attack. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Oh, we're going with Jabbing Strike. Jabbing Style. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, she does no damage, though. I guess neither does she. He does alright damage. Varn, you're going to be our damage dealer, really. I guess the wizards will do well, too. What if I can hire the other 3 still? Let me save it just in case it, like, undoes what I've just done. I've changed my mind. I'll take Gekker, Tahara, and the Bruiser with me. Come along, guys. Okay, I do get all of them to choose from. Okay, that's... I'm okay with that. So kind of like the freebooter here. I just like her portrait, really. And the Herald Collar could be good, too. Yeah. And obviously, the Scaled Fist could be also very good. Okay. Does my hair look red? Did I mess my hair up? Oh no. Gotta start the whole game over again. Okay, I guess this is the stockade? Maybe? Maybe I just have to discover it. Doesn't look like this is a stockade. But we got a couple of people here. Svelid. The tavern owner, Svelid, a freckled halfling, waves to you gladly. Oh, I heard you're the general now. Congratulations. This calls for a celebration. Do you want a drink? Or just water while you're on duty? Her wife, Karita, stops wiping the cups and gives you a wry look. If I had to serve as the general of Varnhold, I'd have to start the day with a glass of gin. But you do that anyway. We said a tavern owner's life is easier than a general's. What's on the menu? Here, take your pick. Do you have anything good? Because we do have plenty of money. I guess we could take these recipes. Sure. Chocolate ice cream? Yeah. I do like recipes. Let's learn them. There we go. How'd you end up in Varnhold? We used to have a tavern in Galt. Ha! And then one day we didn't. They confiscated it for the needs of the revolution. But I suppose we should be grateful they'd let us go alive. They might have finished us off as oppressors and exploiters. Luckily, they were too busy enacting revolutionary justice in our wine cellar. We managed to sneak away. The scumbags took everything we had, except our common sense. Well, we broke our backs for a few years to scrounge up enough to open a new venue. We heard about this new barony, the new town, so we came here. And it's quite a gold mine. This town is growing. There are more and more people, and all of them need to eat and drink. If Desna wills it, we'll be rich. I have to go. Come back anytime. Do you have anything new or different to say, Karita? No. Okay. Alright, anything upstairs? Oh, I guess my bed. I'll take that stuff, yeah. Anything in this room? Why don't I get the bed with the balcony? What's up with that? Guess I do get the bed with the curtains, so that's nice. Alright, so this is not the stockade. Believe it or not. I imagine the stockade's probably that fort across the river, but it didn't look like there was a bridge. Well, let's explore the whole town. Make sure we don't miss anything around. Got a nice little wheat field here. Nice little church and a graveyard. It looks like the graveyard's seen better days. Oh, the Undertaker. A barony of our own? It's quite an undertaking. Ha 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 ha. Nice one. Very nice. Big old barn. I suppose we should look at what the one guy has to sell too. Am I wearing anything good? No, I'm in basic gear. It's a wonder we were able to do this. Oh yeah, I forgot to do this on our replay. Okay. So we don't want any of these wands. They're too expensive anyway. Ring of Protection plus 2s. Those are 8,000 gold. But they would come in handy. Cloak of Resistances. I mean, we could get one of these for everybody. Should be good. Okay. I think we're going to hold off just in case there are other merchants that I'm unaware of. So let's just look around for a second. So we got to find the stockade wherever that's at. It's a fisherman. Finally, a place I can call home. I like these little earthen roofed huts. All right. To the stockade. I guess we have a little Gotta get your feet wet if you want to get to the castle. Oh, I guess this is not the right way. Wait, how do we get in here? Oh, right here. There we go. This is lovely. Hey, Cephal. Hello, hello. Come in, sit. I'm a little busy just now, but I can make some time for you. You're not bothering me over nothing, are you? We've fought together for a long time, but I still don't know much about you. Where are you from? People know as much as I allow, which I grant is little. However, a person is defined not by their past, but by their actions. The way they behave when faced with danger and temptation, how they hold up under pressure, and how they spend their leisure. After our many years together, you know me better than most. As for my homeland, it is of no importance. They do not miss me, and I have no longing to return. Tell me, how'd you end up in a party of mercenaries? Huh, I did not end up in one, I created it. I sold everything I had and combined my efforts with a certain hot-tempered young man, set on advancing his humble glory as much as I was set on increasing my humble savings. As you can see, it was a successful venture. However, I often still ask myself if it was the best decision of my life or the greatest error. You and Magar constantly argue about everything. How did you manage to bring the Varnhold host to the victory despite the discord? By a miracle, no less. Varn is a natural tactician, able to turn defeat into victory with a single maneuver. But strategy, long-term planning, politics, the words are meaningless to him. How many times has he won a war only to lose the peace? How many times has everything we've paid for in blood somehow ended up in someone else's vault? Anyway, do not pretend you are a passive bystander to our arguments. Whatever we discuss, you always have an opinion, do you not? This is true, and I've managed to convince Magar that you're right on more than one occasion. Yes, Magar is my commander, and I support his decisions. You both defend your opinion so ardently that you often overlook things. Making decisions is you and Magar's responsibility. I only carry things out. I like number 3. Quite right. You often point out something that allows both of us to see a problem from another angle. But let us be honest. Regardless of the point of view, Magar, Varn, and I commonly arrive at opposite conclusions. What do you think about the barony's prospects? I am none too hopeful. At least not until Varn gets his head straight and starts learning to see things like a politician, not a brawler. The experience of our shared ventures does not reassure me. Need I remind you how he hunted the noose, the infamous witch? It went beautifully. We developed a plan, carried it through, and captured the witch. Was that the time we defeated a cunning and powerful enemy using 36 goat horns and a bucket of phosphorescent paint? The best part was when we slaughtered the witch's henchmen and used their heads to frighten her. I like number 2. It was the time you decided we should rely on a cheap masquerade as a stratagem, ambushing a witch after making the entire party look like a horde of horned demons. I refuse to believe there was any logic behind this. However, Varn's initial plan was so ridiculous that it could hardly have been made any worse. Using a party leader as bait, risking havoc in case of his death, it was completely insane. And that sums up Varn. He's capable of great insights and bright ideas, but he risks too much and has no sense of consequences. I cannot vouch for the fate of Varnhold if he does not rein himself in. I have to go. Yes, you and I are both busy people now. What a joke. To be advisors to a baron who is doing everything in his power to destroy his own state. Yeah. Before I forget, we need to check our spells. Yep. Let's go ahead and get rid of these for now. Alright, so level 1 spells. We have 2 cause fears. I'm okay with that. I think that is the main one from level 1 we want. We probably want a mage armor. 1 hour per level. At 5 hours, that should be fine to do like any adventuring we really need. One of these would be good too. A minute per level. Maybe get 2 of those. I think Summon Monster 1 is probably no longer very useful. Duration up to 5 rounds. I think we'll take... do we just want 2 magic missiles? I kind of want to vanish. I'm actually not that big of a fan of Magic Missile. I know a lot of people are. I just find it kind of boring. And more often than not, it doesn't, like, you fight people who are immune to it. But I think it's a decent enough level 1 spell to take. At least one of. Okay, level 2 spells. Oh, good thing I looked at this. Oh, I really like Bone Fist. We're going to take at least... Oh, we have to take 2 Bone Fists. Okay. I don't think we need 2 of them. I actually think taking 2 Bone Shakers is the way to go. And then we'll take 1 of each of the other ones. Alright, then level 3. Take 2 of these. Yeah, that'll be good. Alright, for you, buddy. Your favorite school is Conjuration. Interesting. Interesting. These 2 up. Do I have opposition schools? I have prohibited schools. Gotcha. Divination and illusion. Okay, so we can cover each other's bases here. Yeah, having one of those is fine. I don't think we need an enlarged person. How long does shield last? A minute per level. I think you having another shield is probably what you want. For this one, summon monster 2. That's fine. I think we're going to take another burning arc. Yeah, I guess having false life is okay. And then here, we're going to take 2 fireballs. Yep. Okay. Does anybody else have spells that I need to worry about? You don't. You do. I might take her along. I do like her portrait a lot. I wish they had stories. That would make me more likely to bring them. Okay, so for this one, you just have level 1 ranger spells. I know you use daggers. So maybe lead blade. Maybe 2 lead blades we'll take. Yeah. You don't have anything. You have things. Including a magic fang. I'm gonna take Cure Light Wounds instead of those 2. Hold Animal. Lesser Restoration. Remove Paralysis. Protection from Alignment Communal. All that's fine. I think we're gonna take that instead. And for this, Dominate Animal. Oh man, that's... I think we'll take a Cure Serious Wounds instead of Prayer. Prayer is really good, though. Prayer is really good. Okay, we'll keep that. There's every chance we don't really take them with us anyway, so that's fine. You will need Magic Fan because you do have an Animal Companion. 2 Cure Light Wounds is fine for me. For this... Yeah, I like Hold Animal. And... Protection from Alignment Communal. And I think we'll take some buff spells. So things like... Bull Strength. Guess you don't get Cat's Grace, huh? Oops, didn't mean to do that. And Silence could be really useful, actually. Let's take a Silence. And then Contagion. We'll take Dominate Animal again. For you as well. Resist Energy. Visibility Purge. That sounds really nice, actually. I don't know what we need. It's one of the problems here. think we'll take magical vestments instead. Help buff people up a bit. No spells for you. Okay, that's everybody then. Alright. Now that we got that handled, hopefully we are able to rest before we go anywhere. I don't know. Hey, Magar. Magar stands half turned to you. There is tension in his pose. Though he only stares into the distance, without turning, he begins to speak. Raka, you're right on time. We need to discuss the incident in Dunsword, and about 1,000 other things that have come crashing down on us along with the Baronhood. What do I need to know about the incident in Dunsword? How are you coping with everything crashing down on you, along with the title? Have you thought about the future? Varnhold's and yours? Let me ask you a question. How is it that you're not sick to death arguing with Cephal? You've done it every day for years. What do I need to know? There's a place in my dominions called the City of Hollow Eyes. Until recently, it was considered quite a peaceful and harmless place, despite its name. But something strange is going on there. Our scouts report that centaurs have attacked the locals, and a gang of cutthroats is wandering the area. There's a good bet that the centaurs and the bandits were uprooted by something else, something dangerous, or perhaps they are drawn to the place by something precious. One day, I will certainly become a decent baron. I'll sit on the throne, sip wine, and grow fat. But before that wonderful day comes, I hope to add a few more pages to the adventures of the Varnling host. So if you're ready, General, say the word, and I'm ready to stretch my legs. Need some time to prepare. If you say so, report back when you're ready. How are you coping? Just think of it. I am now a baron. That's right, Your Grace. Magar smiles through his gloom. I thought after so many years of leading the party, more responsibility wouldn't be a problem. And I was right. I'm not afraid of responsibility, but I'm afraid of how little freedom I have left. Our wild exploits are over, Roka. Of course, I can still steal some time to swing my sword around, but we'll never be back to how it was before. Remember that adventure in the Three Valleys on the border between Rossland and Isia, when the Noose Witch and her rabble were practically ruling the region, and the Sertovas made it a point to do nothing, waiting for the Eldori to make their move? Jamandi did the wise thing then and sent a team of mercenaries. That's us, instead of our own warriors. But we definitely didn't do a single wise thing. You remember whose idea it was to use me as bait? Your own, of course. Who else? Cephal wouldn't talk to you for a month after that. Of course, it was mine. When would I ever get another chance to see my commander bound and gagged and packed in a big box of rotten apples? Now is not the time to reminisce. I'm gonna say it's mine. Don't you start that again. Those apples were quite fresh. After several hours in that box, I knew the smell quite well. I still can't stomach apples or even drink cider. But yes, it was an insane plan. Of course, we could have listened to Cephal, waited for the scouts from Gult, and watched while more and more people went missing. But time was running out, and the Noose was building shrines to demon lords practically out in the open, and doing whatever she pleased. She must have been the most elusive enemy we've ever met, a witch with an incredible talent for conjurations and illusion, and with almost animal cunning. We tracked for over a year and never caught up with her once. But we were right about the plan. To make her drop her guard, we'd have to make her feel like the hunter, not the prey. I was the prey. We figured she'll be well distracted by the commander betrayed by his own people, and sure enough, you were able to seize the wretch. You know, I never told you, but for a moment there, I wasn't sure I was going to make it. I was all tied up, laying in that stupid box, and then on the altar, all the while wondering whether you'd ever show up. Would you have enough time? But of course, I never expected what happened after that. I could just assume you'd jump out of the ambush and capture the witch before she had a chance to kill me. I could just as well imagine that you'd make a mistake, arrive a moment late, and my life would be forfeit. But in the name of Caden Kalian, the one thing I could never have imagined was a horde of horned monsters howling in 100 voices, pouring down from all directions. But then I looked more closely at their leader and recognized my loyal assistant, and indeed my future general. I couldn't have been happier if you were an angel come down from the skies. I can wear the horns and demoness costume again, but only on one condition. You play the prisoner again. All is well that ends well. Yes, go number 1. How do you mean? Tie up my hands and lie graciously on an altar? Magar laughs heartily. Then again, for those little horns. Have you thought about the future? You mean, what will happen when all the dust settles and we straighten things out here? Magar half smiles. That's simple. I'll get old really fast, become a terribly grumpy old man, and spend the rest of my days regaling guests of the barony with incredible stories about the feats of my past. Without waiting for a reaction to his joke, Magar suddenly looks away as if studying the play of light and shadows on the floor. Truth be told, I haven't made any real plans for the future. I barely gotten used to the idea that I'm not a vagrant with a sword, but a baron with my own lands, my own town, and my own home. But what does it mean? He stops for a while and then asks in a calm voice, What about you, Roka? What life do you see for yourself? You yourself settling here in Varnhold? Maybe you don't like the town and you're sick of me, and just waiting for a chance to find greater fortunes elsewhere. I won't leave you, no matter what waits us next. You never know. I don't want to make any promises. To be honest, Varnhold is not my ultimate dream. I won't leave you. Magar looks up at you and stares for a long time, as if he's thinking about asking you something else. But in the end, he just nods. Thank you. You have no idea how glad I am to hear this. How are you not sick of Cephal? Magar smiles coyly. It's a well thought out strategy. No, I mean it seriously. I've seen firsthand that the best way to rule is one person makes the decisions and has the responsibility, but lets everyone else speak and tries to hear them all. No one is perfect, Roka, especially mercenary Captain Magar Varn, who somehow became a ruler for no good reason. As long as Cephal is with me, as long as I hear him contradicting me at every tiny step, well, I won't risk convincing myself of my own infallibility. Of course, there's another side to this. Making decisions nowadays means drowning in endless arguments, and governing is a competition in finding out who's the biggest idiot. That's why you're so important to me. Magar adds much more seriously. Without you, Cephal and I would end up acting like fools because we wouldn't be able to stop arguing at the right time. So you see me as a mediator? I don't agree with Cephal on most things. It's strange to hear you say this. I often agree with Cephal, and you end up backing off under our combined pressure. Is it alright that most of the time I want to give both of you a good beating? Spare me the fuss. I don't want to take sides. Number 3. Someone to talk to doesn't hurt either. Without that, I'd go mad. Cephal would end up so exhausted he'd have to retreat to some hermitage to honor Asmodeus in the silence of the oak groves. Oh, I'm joking. But still, you do bring harmony to our trio. At least a bit. Though our troop is never the most harmonious. I have to go. Okay, yeah, I don't know if there's a romance with him. Maybe I picked the wrong option. Maybe I should have stuck with the number 1 option. I don't know. Not that we need a romance. It just, for some reason, I remember there being one. Maybe I just imagined it. I do like Varn a lot, though. Alright, let's sleep. I probably could have just pressed the camp button, huh? I guess we're gonna have to decide who we take with us, too. Now that we have, like, so many options. Now, we didn't see any, what I'm trying to say. Any merchants in there, so this guy is our merchant. So, we want to make sure we spend our money and spend it wisely, because we have nothing right now. So, now he doesn't have, like, weapons or armor. So, it's mostly just this stuff we want. We have 2,600 gold. So, we could get 3 rings of protection plus 2. Or we can get a ring of protection for everyone. So, melee people, me and Cephal probably don't need these. Varn is going to need it. And these 3 would need it. I don't remember what you have. You wouldn't need it. Oh, you already have stuff. Oh, wow, actually. Well, that's gonna make me want to bring these guys if they already have gear. Huh. I suppose we could just... Huh. Maybe I will take these guys then. Yeah, since they already have gear. I guess we could bring them... I'm pretty sure we'll have more than one adventure. But... I suppose I could just take their stuff, huh? We'll probably end up just taking them. I don't know. I spent so much time making those characters. Giant strength. I will take these, though. For sure. 2 daggers. You have 2 short swords. Okay. And you also have studded leather +1. He looks really good. What do you have? Burning arc and a quarterstaff +1. Okay. Well, in that case... Yeah, let's take the stuff off them. I made those characters. I'm going to take them with me. But we can take all this stuff with us. Yeah, we'll take the daggers too. And you. Natural armor. Identifying glass. Yeah, we're just going to take everything off of them. Ooh, a masterwork longbow. Yeah, we'll take that too. Gimme. Okay. So for you guys, out of what we just picked up, you definitely want to get that. I guess we need to... Let's leave. So you take this. Ups your AC. Why can't I see their animal companion? It's kind of weird. Dex. I guess you probably need that. Here you go. Or do I want that? I think I want that, actually. Hold on. My main spell attack is this. Is this... That's a saving throw. So I actually don't need Dex. Yeah, none of my big spells actually need Dex. I guess it helps my bow skills, though. Can I use that longbow? No. Okay. I'll keep it anyway. I'll also take the Cloak of Resistance. The Belt of Strength. Actually, he could use the Dex thing. You'll take that, though. Yeah, I actually think... Out of all the people, I think you probably need it the most. Yep, that'll help his damage and everything. I'm assuming he has... things needed. I'll take those. Yep. Okay. We'll give this to you. And... I guess we'll give this to you too. Yeah. Okay. We do have this studded leather armor. So it's better for you. So you'll take that. We have these daggers. +3, 1, 5. We give you a dagger. Come here. +8, 1, 3. It's not the best thing in the world, but we'll take it. Get rid of the trident. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, you're supposed to have the Warhammer. I'm gonna get you a shield, too. Actually, is the trident reach? No. That would have been good if it was reach. Oh, well. Guess you can't use a rapier. Never mind. Okay. I think that'll be, I mean, we do need a shield on you, though, don't we? Yeah, because this guy doesn't have, like, shields or anything, do they? And I don't think the Tavern Keeper... Did, the Quartermaster have things for us? Let me go see. Sorry, I'm just making sure we're all geared up so we don't, like, immediately die when we start this journey. Did you have a shop? I need some equipment. Aha, here we go. This is what we're at. Oh my god, 65,000 gold. This is what we're after. Okay. Vengeance of the Meek. A Bane Sling Staff. This is a ranged weapon, isn't it? Did I give you finesse? Weapon finesse? I think I did, didn't I? Damn it. Why'd I do that? Because she can use sling staffs. Granted, that thing is super expensive, so I don't think we're going to use it, but... That's interesting. Yeah, that'd be all our money. Huh. Shock short swords. Those could be good for Magar. Honestly, we need to focus on getting things for our support characters, huh? So like this Warhammer. Go ahead and sell everything else. Okay. So the Warhammer. I guess that's really the only weapon we need. Because, I mean, we could get a better weapon for her. Wish I had a list of all the finesse weapons. Honestly, I kind of want to get this for her eventually. Not yet. It's a quarterstaff. Fire gemstone. The staff contains 6 charges. Replenish each day by Ooh. 3 charges is for fireball, so I can do 2 free fireballs a day. That's actually really good. It's 18,000 gold, though. So I don't know if it's worth it. Alright, so... Then you just get, like, a bunch of +1 stuff. Okay. So, I mean, I guess I could get a crossbow for myself. If they have any. Did I just see one? No, I think that was a short bow. You have crossbows? Yeah, light crossbow. I could get a light crossbow for myself. Can I get a heavy crossbow? Can I use heavy crossbows? Does it tell me if I can use it if I... Yeah. If I can use a heavy crossbow. That would be better for me. Go and sell these. Yeah, we'll take a heavy crossbow. And then I guess... Click you. What can you use? Oh, you actually can't use this. I'm glad I didn't buy it. You could use this, though. Interesting. Not gonna spend that much money on it. You can use the trident. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. Sickles. Could give you a sickle. She's got a dagger +1. She's fine. She's not really supposed to be big damage. She's healing and off-tanking support kind of character. Is more what she's going to be used for. In which case, we don't need to get any other weapons. So let's focus on armor. So full plate armor is what you want. So you're gonna go, it's full plate plus 1. So we're gonna buy that. Okay. I guess you could get it too, but then you'd probably be put well over encumbered. Yeah. So I don't think we want that for you. I think you're fine with the studded leather. Maybe get you a heavy shield. That's still gonna put you in medium encumberment. But I think even a light shield would, yeah. If that's the case, we should get one of those and... yeah, one of those for you too. Okay. That'd be good for the basic equipment. You don't need anything here or anything here. So you're fine. So let's go to... Varn, you're fine here, right? Yeah. There are those shock short swords, which could be useful for him, but let's focus on one thing at a time here. Okay, so that leaves us at 17,000 gold left. Okay. So, with our remaining money, I suppose we should get rings of protection for anybody in the front line. So you need it. And you'll need it. Okay. These are 13,000. How to make myself stronger? The vast intelligence would be useful. Brace of armor plus 3 would be great for a monk. We have the money, we could do it. What is this? Oh, okay. Okay. What else would we really need? Cloaks of Resistances would be fine for everybody. It's kind of a boring one to grab, but probably would be a smart choice. Getting belt of dex for you would help your... Actually, don't know if it would help. Inspired Wisdom would help you. Get one of those for me. One of those for her. And then let's get Cloaks of Resistance for everybody. I have one. Oh shit, healing potions. We need healing potions. Fuck. Forgot about that. Let's get one for Varn then. Okay. We have 3,700 gold for healing potions now. So I'm going to take this for myself. Make me super smart. Which means you can have this. You get this. You get this. And then you guys get this. Oh, you already have that. Oh, you get this. There you go. Okay. Next, armor. You get this. Bump him up to 24. Fantastic. He's gonna bump him up again to 26. Yeah, he's looking beefy now. I like it. I like it a lot. You also get this. Bump you up to 22. Okay. And then weapons. So we could sell that dagger, huh? But you get this. 611. You can sell that. And the crossbow's for me. Yep, big old crossbow. All right. Help of a priest. Wait, why does Father of Creation still tinker with us fools? Mark my words, someday his patience will end, and then all of us will be finished. Fine, you can buy any scrolls you need from me. I'll read it. Okay, she just has scrolls. Go and sell all this stuff, including his dagger. Gives us a little bit more money to work with if we need it. We do have 3 healing potions, so there you go, buy some healing potions. And this took a lot longer than anticipated, just to buy all this stuff and get ready to go. Okay, I need potions, please. You have potions, yes? Yes, you do. Okay. Okay. So, how much money do we have? 4,000. We're gonna buy 5 of those. And then, like, I don't know, 20 of these. That should be good. And anything else we want? You want to just get one more ring of Cloak of Resistance? No. I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's go ahead and go to Megavarn. Mr. Varn, we are ready to go now. We're all equipped and as much as I could afford. Hopefully I made good decisions. I'm ready to set off. Are you sure? It's your call, but I'm going to ride you hard, just like in the good old days. There won't be time for daydreaming or replenishing supplies. Let's go. Everyone's ready to get back on the road. I like that attitude. Let's go. All right. We've got our party. Trolls can be killed with fire or acid, usually. I don't think we'll have to deal with trolls out this way. Oh, he's got control of us.
It's time we had a rest.
Okay, we can rest. Sure. Everybody's got the best... Oh, wow, yeah, we're actually really good. Yeah, and I don't... Who do you want to help? I guess go help him hunt. Although we do have rations. In which case we don't need to hunt, right? So you guys can help with other things. Help her with that. Yeah, we'll do that instead. Yeah, if we have rations, we don't need to hunt. Although I guess we should save rations for dungeons, huh? Yeah, it makes sense. Okay. Go and begin resting. And off we go.
People always invent such creepy names for old ruins. I bet when the Cyclops were alive, they called that place Goat Smell Walk or something of that sort.
True.
I highly doubt it. The ancient Cyclopes, after all, had far better taste than you.
Cyclopes.
There were complaints about merchants disappearing in this area, along with their goods. We should look into this.
All right. Merchants disappearing along with their goods. Can't have that. Those goods were meant for me. Probably. All right, look at our Macedon. Isn't it beautiful? Probably need to level it up, huh? Yep. Animal companions. It's got a point in perception. You know what? We do need more athletics. So it'll probably be our athletics thing. Athletics. Next. There we go. Weapon focus, gore. Yep. What else did it get? Evasion? Physical prowess? Oh yeah, an evasion. Cool. Here we get tough skin. Bonus to their natural armor. I like it. Oh, you also get a point here. We'll go with your con. Give you some hit points. And also got tough skin. Nice. And then level 5, you get another feat and physical prowess up again. Those are both the 16. Lovely. And can I get toughness again? I guess we didn't really get toughness, right? We just got tough skin. You want to get that? Or would we rather get like power attack? I don't know why it's suggesting point blank shot. I'm gonna get toughness. More health for him. Should be a healthy boy. Yeah, 48 hit points. Still not the healthiest. Huh. Okay. Alright guys, I think we're gonna end the episode there. We're here in the Deadly Passage. And we'll see what's going on here in the next episode. Until then, hope you all have a wonderful day. And I'll catch you later.